Okay, we updated everything to be 4K now. So, whoop. Oh, look at that quality. Well, at least now we're streaming at 4K, not anything else. Okay. We're streaming at 4K, so now I need to boot up a few things here. Just a smidgen, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Boom. Then I need to pull up. Oops, that's Firefox. No, get out. Go to YouTube. Put that over here. You know what we need today is we need music. Don't we? Just a shut up. Okay, move that. Oh, we're streaming at 1440p. Oh, so high quality. Okay, boom. Then we go to Twitch. Channel. Mute. Low quality. New. YouTube tab. Then we go to Lo-Fi Leah. No. Riot Games. I can't remember the name of the music. Was it the Vi Collection? Sessions. That's what it was called. Sessions. It's the one that goes, scroll, let's move. Side to side, let's go. Vi. That's what it was. Oh, it's been a long time. That is so loud. Oh, that's better. Okay. Woo. All right. Now we got some music going. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. And then we're going to go to announcements. We're going to delete. We're going to at everyone. 1440p. Model. Rocket. Big wow. Then we go grab our Twitch, copy, paste. Then we go to our YouTube, copy, paste, enter. There we go. All right. Okie dokie. And now, if I look at titles, both are updated. What am I currently streaming on Twitch? I don't know. Let's find out. Stream manager, edit. League of Legends. Why? Why are we streaming League of Legends? Do we have Maya? 3D animating? .3D modeling? Modeling? Wait, what is the Twitch category under? Animation? I don't know. Let's Google this together, I guess. What are we doing here? Twitch, proceed. Okay, we get it. Oh, Twitch, why are you so difficult to use? Search for Gary the Goo Boy. There I am. Okay, that's there. My food is still not here, which means, oh boy. Ooh boy, that's gonna be a blast. Am I still playing commercials on my channel? Dude. Seriously? Okay. Twitch, what category for 3D modeling and animation? Software and game development. Okay. Boom. Okay, now we're in software and game development. I am now streaming at 1440p. It's goddamn beautiful. Everything seems to be working. I don't have any dropped frames, and we're streaming at 1440p. All right, let's make a rocket. All right, what are we doing to make a rocket? Well, we learned everything last time, right? So let's start. We're gonna start. Oh, right. What kind of rocket were we gonna make? What kind of rocket were we going to make? Oh wait, isn't there like an orthogonal? Ooh. Oh, that was a mistake. Ooh. Okay, so right angle. Now we alt left click. Fuck. Whatever. We're gonna make a rocket. What do we want the rocket to look like though? That's the question. What's the plan here? Where are we going with this? Wait, hold on. My phone. Settings. No, chat is fine. Video quality. I like how I don't even have a chance to whatever. Twitch on my phone. So I feel like with Sweet Mesh, no. Ro, have you always talking to yourself? Like even if on work? Listen, I talk to myself in my mind. Everybody talks to themselves. It's normal, right? It's normal. Plus, you know, we're actively streaming. I don't know who's gonna pop in. I don't have like a feed of like who's in here at any given second. So let's start with our rocket. I want to make something simple, but a little bit more complicated than the Maya rocket, which is the cartoon rocket. So I think we just do need to start with a cylinder. And I do want to make the cylinder smaller. How would I make this? I would scale, right? I would scale the X and the Y and not the Z. I think it depends what order we go in here. And we are going to go click, and they're both going to go to 0.5. That is not what I expected. So what we're looking for is X and Z then, right? Yes. Okay. Beautiful. There must be a quicker way to do that. Okay. We have our little thin rocket here. Now what Maya did was they had two little windows here, an engine, 4 fins, and a pointy hat. And I think we can do a little bit better than that. What we should do is I do kind of want a cockpit. So we should start with a sphere. And the sphere needs to be scaled down all the way. And we're going to go to 0.25. There's a way to turn on wireframe mode. There is a way to turn on, or I could just do that. That is right on the money. Nice. Okay, so now we want to paint selection, move, scale. Okay, so now we want to scale in all directions. So here to that edge, here to this edge, here. How domey do we want our thing to be? Because if we look at it from this angle, it kind of looks flat. But we don't, we're getting real quick into schlong territory, so we can't be too. What I'm thinking though is that we chop off like here or something. Cockpit, yes, it's the cockpit. All right, so grab this. We're gonna scale it down to make it look less schlongy, and then that's good. Now we're gonna merge these by going to mesh, Boolean, union. That is not good topography. What happened? Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay, so what happened here? Why are we not? Oh, because it's not scaled correctly. This is off. Oops, that is still, there we go. This is off. I see it now. You can see the little edge here. So this part needs taken down. That's correct now. So now, highlight everything, mesh, Boolean, union. And now it looks good. So now this is all just one object. Beautiful. Look at that, we're making a little rocket. Okay, now how? I guess we can just carve out a space. We can just like mold it, right? How do I, is it alt right click? Nope, that's dolly. Middle click, there we go. So now we are going to mesh this in. We're gonna push it in. So we need to go to our paint selection. No, I need to surfaces. No, sculpting. Yes. Smooth, sculpt, lift a surface. No, I want to push in, pinch, sharpen, foamy, softly lift a surface. No, I'm looking for a way to cut. Smooth, sculpt. Lift, I'm assuming that means I can do the opposite of lifting, right? Oops. What the fuck? Okay. Jesus, I don't know what I did there. Okay, that was a little too complicated. Relax. Rigging. Oh my god, there's so much shit we have to do. Is there really no easy way to sculpt this early? I guess we didn't learn that yet, right? We were just learning like melding shapes together, how to add on to something. I guess it's a little bit much now. So I guess I could still get this out of schlong territory by adding maybe like a rectangle that comes out here. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing something. All right. Grab that. We're going to move it up. More up. That was not what I wanted. More up. More up until that touches. God bless Maya for knowing what I want. Okay. So now, you know what? No, we're not going to do a cube. Fuck the cube. We're going to take this and we are going to clone it. Oh shit. How do I clone? Fuck. They showed me too. I'm doing my best. This is how I learn, by the way. I don't know. Have you guys ever thought about like how you learn? Like how you remember something? Because as an adult, I feel like I put so much effort into like how I learn. I don't know if I'm just weird about that, because now I saw the video on how to model the rocket, right? I saw him clone shit and I do all that, but I'm not going to retain any of it unless I actively do it without the tutorial, right? I have to know how to do this. So what we're going to do is we are going to clone this without remembering how to clone this. So we're going to take the cylinder. We are going to... I remember he talked about clone versus reference. I remember that. And I do want a clone because it's going to have a different surface. Because I'm imagining the rocket, the shaft of the rocket, if you will, is going to have like a grainy metal with like a uneven metal, but like the cockpit's going to be, you know, different, a little more sleek. You guys will understand what I'm saying as we go here. But how? Oh my god, so much shit we have to do. This is not where you add a clone, but there is a way to do it. Okay, so we have the cylinder. This is the cylinder. Attributes, focus, list, display, show, help. Height. There, I thought it was on the left. Select tool, select. Boom, he is now selected. Not the points, but the whole shape. I thought you would just right click this and go clone, and then you would be happy. But it's not. I guess I don't really need to know. I'm more into the animation side of things here. It would be nice. Lasso, paint, move, scale, sculpt tool, panel, search. Copy. Duplicate the selected objects. Error, no objects to duplicate. Well, why'd you do it then? Duplicate. Boom. Okay, good. Wow, Maya, you got a little search bar there, Maya. Does Blender have a search bar? Because I'm going to be honest, when I did Blender, that was kind of shitty. Okay, so now we're going to move. So now we have 2 cylinders. So we're going to move this up. So now this is an exact clone in the exact same space. I need that second cylinder to move down. What the fuck? Oh, wait. No, this is bad. Okay, there. You were there. Okay, stop. Ugh. I guess we can kind of overlay it, right? It's fine if we overlay it a little. And then we're going to go to our Z scaling. Oh, I guess I can go here. We're going to shrink this. I wish that would shrink from the bottom. That's kind of annoying that it doesn't do that, but okay, that's fine. We'll just move it again. Something like that. And then we move it down. Something like that. Oh, now I want it scaled more. Hold on. Something like that. Okay, so now these 2 cylinders are in the exact same place. Okay, listen, I know this really looks like a shaft right now, but watch this. So now we are going to lasso select. That is not what I wanted at all. All of these points. Fuck, I already screwed it up. I want to select all of... Oh my god, I did it again. I want to select all of these... Fuck. Oh, please tell me that works. All of these points. Beautiful. Now I want to cut them. I want to completely remove them. How would I do that? Modify? Nope. Mesh? Oh. Reduce, conform, clean up, mesh, multi-cut. No, I want to, I guess I can just search cut. Cut selected. Warning. Highlighted items will not be exported. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Delete? Okay, hold on. We gotta grab these again. Nope, I don't know what I just did. Holy shit. Okay, lasso select. For this cylinder. Lasso select. And we're gonna grab these again. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we're gonna keep that little section there. And then I need to delete. Delete hair, delete keys, delete cache, delete frame for all selected parts. That didn't delete it. What about delete objects? That still didn't do it. What the fuck? How do I get rid of this? How do I remove that? That's so... You would think it would be like a trivial thing. It'd be under sculpting, right? Well, no, sculpting implies... I should go poly modeling, right? I can't imagine they wouldn't have an easy cut button. Polygon edges or faces must be selected. Maybe I need to highlight faces and not points. So I would lasso select again, but then I would just right click. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Go back. Nope. Nope. Oh, god damn it. I had it so perfect. Okay. Right click. Make live, DG transversal inputs, scene assembly, assign new material, make live, face, multi-object mode, edge, face. Ugh, whatever, same thing. I did not select what I wanted it to. Okay, hold on. Okay, so everything I touch. Why is the whole thing getting done there? What the fuck? Okay, you. Fuck. I need to hold shift. Okay, we're gonna do this manually. There must be an easier way to do this. Okay. Shift. Shift. Okay. I want to remove these. So we're going to right click. No. We're not going to right click. We are going to delete. It worked. Who says I can't be a modeler? Okay, so now we go back to our second cylinder here. We should rename these. We should. This is. How do I rename stuff? You would think I would just right click rename, but that's not how it works. Export selection as reference, show, render setup. Oh, here. This is ship body. No, I should just call it body, right? Trunk? Shaft? Okay. That is not, no, save it. Really, I can't rename it. That is super annoying. So this is cockpit. Oh. That changes it. Okay. So we're going to call this cockpit. There we go. That's what I need to change. Okay. So under the cylinder. And then this is the dome. Okay. Cool. Now we change the cockpit. Okay. So currently our cockpit is an open-faced rectangle or cylinder. The question is, how do I add a face? Ooh, did I bite off more than I could chew here? And there's a little cylinder around from where the cockpit is. This is not good. Okay. We're going to lasso select. We're going to right click. We're going to select edge. And we're going to, because I know how wireframe works, just do this. And then we're going to delete. Nope, that ain't it. Delete. 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 Why did it work before? Cut? No. Duplicate. Remove a blend shape, remove target, remove joints. How did I just delete that? Okay, well, time to Google it. Boom. Grab that. Boom. Oh my god, there's a train going on right next to me, and it's so loud. Okay, let's go to Google. All right, Google. Maya, how to delete an edge. Control delete to remove the edge. What? Oh my god, it was that easy. Just control delete. Okay. Now I select. Nope. 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 Select that. Control delete. Fuck. Okay. Select. No. Don't select everything. Just the edge. Why is this so complicated? Am I missing something? Cockpit. Lasso. Okay, where's... Okay, these are the only two... Okay, so this is an individual... Oh my god, I have to delete the points too? Oh my god, I totally do. Okay. Just you. Am I deleting something? Interesting, I can't delete him. I could see the two faces. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world, but, you know, it's annoying. No, it is annoying me too much. Hold on, wait. If I move this out... Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Oh, it's not an edge, it's a face. Right, because it's a cylinder. I never actually deleted the top and the bottom, so it doesn't know what the fuck to do right now. Okay, that makes sense. Because when I deleted the faces, I only lassoed part of this. Okay, that makes more sense. So now we're gonna go to face. There we go. Oh my god. It was so complicated. That's close enough. Wow, my circle's kind of off there. Okay, so now we are going to scale and we're going to go Z. That did not scale how I thought it would. That is scale, right? Yes. That works. Oh, I need to subdivide. That's why. Golly gee, how do I subdivide? Hold on. At change box channel modeling toolkit. That's what it was. So now, multi-cut, connect selected polygon components by inserting an edge between them. Separate. No. Is it channel or attribute editor? No, attribute editor. Deformation Arnold. Delete component 1. Oh my god, look at all the edge history. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So now... How do I subdivide? How do I subdivide? That's a good question. Edit mesh. Merge to center. Merge. Extrude. Would it be easier to just extrude? No, because the whole sphere would. Although... Mesh. Transfer attributes, cleanup, smooth proxy. Fill hole, reduce, conform. Edit mesh. Bevel. Add divisions. Add divisions? Found no items in the list of history for. Okay. Average vertices, reorder vertices, delete edge, edit edge flow, flip triangle, extract, poke, wedge, flip, symmetricize, merge, sport extrude, extrude, Whoa. Oh, it is extruding, just not how I expected. Okay. Let's go back to the cockpit. So how do I circularize? No. I want to scale it. Inherits, transform, pivots, display, node behavior, extra attributes. I guess in order to get a new z-axis, it needs to, because this is undefined behavior, right? This shouldn't be seen. I guess I could just copy that again and just delete it. Or I could just do this the easier way and just cockpit, delete. You know what we can do is we are going to snap to points, snap to grids, snap to points, scale. That is not very snappy to points. Okay, I don't trust myself here. Can we get like a snapping going on? Snap to center, snap to curve, snap to grids. Okay, not snapping. What if I just turn on everything? Still not snapping. So there is no snapping here. Select by object type. Hierarchy and combinations. Okay, I guess I could just scale this. So this is still a little bit over, just a smidgen. How's this angle? You're too small, right? There must be an easier way to do this. There has to be. Alt right click. Nope. Alt middle click. There we go. Yeah, look at that. You can see it. It's off. No, I do want the entire object. Yeah, it has like a little bevel. It's not even universal because this is bigger. I guess I could just have this snap back just a little bit and just have the same bevel all the way around. That wouldn't be bad. It kind of gives it some flavor. This is not it. Wait, where's this side's bevel? The fuck? No, this does have a bevel. Okay, it's just hard to see. Okay, so the same bevel all the way around now. Okay, so it's just a very, very, very light bevel. Okay, sweet. So now mesh, Boolean, union. I have no idea what this is doing. Poly surface 1. So it's just everything? Move it? Nothing's changed. I guess we will just undo the poly surface. Okay. I thought it really was just mesh, Boolean. It's union, right? Union, union, mesh, auto, apply. So now this is a poly surface. This is the whole thing, right? This hold on. Shaft. Okay, dome, shaft, poly surface. It's like invisible. It doesn't have any shapes in it. Interesting. I guess it's not the end of the world. It's just I don't really understand the use case. Is my Subway order here yet? Oh, that's right. They canceled the order. I'm starving right now. I might actually die. I'm so hungry. Okay, merge vertices, border edges based on selection. Merge. So now we merge. No? What an interesting dilemma. Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I guess we could just do what the guy in Maya did and just edit everything. Hold on, if I move this up, did that work? No, it's still a sphere. But if I do the whole thing, select both, mesh, Boolean, union, poly surface. Now it moves. Okay, so now this is the whole thing. Okay, that works. So I just have to select the objects. I think what was happening is I was selecting the faces of the entire rocket instead of selecting the object node. I think that's the difference here, which is fine. So we'll just call this rocket. Okay, now we just add to the poly model. Okay, so we have our head, we have our body of the rocket, and we have the entire rocket object. So let's add a cockpit. Would it be easier to sculpt that in, or would it be easier to add an object? I think given our limited modeling experience, I'm more of an animate kind of guy. I think we're gonna go with just adding to it. The question is, what do we add here? I guess we should make it cartoony, huh? Do we just have like a bulge, like a sphere of just, hold on, wait, just to check. Dome. If I move you up, you're still a sphere. But when I select you, all of it works. Is that intended? Is this sphere just gonna be here forever? There's no like delete hidden vertices or anything? I don't know if that's intended. I think I might be doing something wrong because it seems like a not good thing. But in any case, let's add a cockpit. So I think we could, I kind of want to sculpt one in, but I won't. We're just gonna add, let's add a sphere. Scale it way down. We're gonna move it up. More. Then we're gonna scale it down. We're gonna move it. Something like that, maybe? I do want to tip it here, because I want this to be hidden by the object. I don't want the point, because that's going to probably do some weird things with the texture, huh? Okay, there we go. I kind of want it more aligned. Maybe we can go all the way here. You know what? If I was a better modeler, that would change. I wouldn't do it like this, but that's okay. Okay, good. Done with the sphere. Okay. Now we add that to our, nope, P-sphere, rocket, mesh, Boolean, union. No, that's a double ship. Oh, how do I add to a union? How do I union to a union without creating a whole nother object? I guess I could just delete the rocket object. And then have this, which is now named cockpit. And now I merge all three. Boom, boom, boom. And under that merge, we're gonna have a Boolean union. And now this is everything. And this is gonna be called rocket. Okay, we're learning, but let's do a little more. You know, let's do a little more. I kind of want like a ring. Yeah. Let's rotate it up like that. Scale it way down. Move it up and away. Not that away. What I'm imagining is like a small ring around the cockpit. Not that big, but like kind of vibing, you know? So this is about that size. So now we're going to scale it up. Like that? Is that stupid? It looks kind of stupid. Scale it up more. Why is it so bumpy? Scale it up. I guess we just do that. Kind of gets away from the whole schlong looking rocket. So that'll be a little cockpit. Ooh, it's angled weird. That's why. Oh, geez. Rotate. That's why it looks weird, because it's whoa, because it's not rotated correctly. Is that on? Okay, that is perfectly centered with the sphere. Surprisingly, it's just from this angle it looks weird. I guess we could just do like this action, go all the way with it, so you can see out the front. And it's aerodynamic. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's delete our rocket object. We're just gonna have that for later. We're gonna call this cockpit ring, which is going, I want these to be separate because these are gonna have separate textures. So now we have our basic, not schlong looking rocket. Obviously, we need to add like fins and stuff that makes it actually look like right. Let's give it an engine. Here's what we're gonna do. This body here, I wanna shrink it. I wanna like narrow it. Or how do we make this less schlong looking? I'm thinking, I thought we were gonna like narrow it at the bottom, but maybe not. So it's like a coffee filter shape, but like really tall. How would I make that? I guess I could just keep the perfectly straight, because it is kind of weird for like a rocket ship to be thin on the bottom, long on the top. You would think it would be the opposite. So maybe what we do, we can add more windows on the sides, so we could just like, ooh, no, because we kind of get into submarine land. I kind of like the idea of just one window. But wait, hold on. Do actual rocket ships only have one window in the cockpit and that's it? They have like little portholes, right? We should add portholes. That would be the appropriate thing to do here, right? I know I'm overcomplicating this, but you know, it's creativity. This is gonna be part of my portfolio. You know, everything you work on is part of your portfolio, right? Who needs animation in your portfolio when you can do kindergarten modeling? Okay. So I think I'm imagining this in flight right now. What is it missing? Something's missing here. I don't want like a giant point on the top. I could, no, because if I narrow it, I could like narrow it like this way, where it just gets thinner off the sides here. That'd be kind of a weird shape. I could see it. Okay, so for that we need to boom, boom, boom. No, keep the cockpit. Just for the shaft and dome, I need to scale this way. How's that looking? Okay, it's different. Gilly. Why does this sort of look like a VeggieTales character from the side? Listen, all right? Don't hate on VeggieTales. It's amazing-ish. I don't actually like it, but it's still part of history, you know? So I think it's too long. So let's grab those two. Let's scale. And let's... oh, no. Just this and this. Let's scale... I don't want to scale this way. Just make the whole rocket smaller? Nah. I kind of like that. It's kind of oblong looking, but like this is like an original thing, you know? We're making it cool. This is the future of rockets, you know? I think what I want to do in my head is I want to narrow this. I want to like chop off here. Does that make sense? I know we're not actually going to do it this way, but what I'm thinking is something like, why did that just do that? Okay, hold on. Nope. What is going on? Okay, you and you are now highlighted. I want to paint selection tool. No. Oh, lasso tool. That's what I'm messing up. So like here and then here. That is so annoying. I want to do faces, and I want wireframe mode. Wireframe mode. Search wireframe. Wait, is it not actually called wireframe mode? What? Why is it not called wireframe mode? I like how my full name is there. Thanks, Maya. Probably would be hard to pilot. Well, I'm imagining, can I like, I bet I could if I merge these. Okay, hold on. The shaft and dome are going to get unionized. With mesh, boolean, union, also code toil. Hello. Okay, so now you guys are unionized under this, and we're gonna call this test body. Under this test body, we're gonna do something a little different. I want to take this object and I want to subdivide. Add division. What did that do? It did divide. Okay, sweet. Well, it did it a little. We want like 30. Can I not press 0? 6? I did something and I think I just froze the program. Wait, what did I do there? Divisions, what? Is this like exponential? What is it doing right now? This wouldn't be exponential. Oh God. It's still loading. My 4090 is oh, there it goes. Whoa! Now that is subdivision. Holy shit. Wow. That's some 4K shit right there. God damn, it is exponential. Why? Look at that. Look at how subdivided that shit is. That's some smooth texturing. God damn, I'm looking at it on stream, even at 1440p. Holy shit. That is amazing. Ow. Ow. I hit my side earlier and it hurts. My tummy like right there. Oh, I hit my gut on the computer desk at work. You know, you guys don't know the struggle of an office job, okay? People are like, lifting stuff all day, it's hard. Woodwork, No, you don't know the struggle, man. Paper cuts? Hitting your gut against the desk? The struggle, man. Okay. I did something wrong. So, subdivide is exponential. It's not 6 new edges you want. It's whatever your current edges are to the power of 6. It's crazy. Or it's probably, no, I'm sorry, that's not true. It's probably whatever your current edges are, or the amount of divisions you have, times 2 to the power of 6. That would make sense. Because if I control Z here, there we go. So you can see here the division was 1, but we only had like 1 facing to get, you know? Okay, so how do I could, oh wait, hold on. Elapse, multi-cut, insert edges, no. Freeze transformations, no. Center pivot, no. I want flatten. Okay, so now, whoa, what is going on here? Is this a weird shape or is that just me? Why is this so smooth? Am I crazy? Oh, wait, I am flattening it. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Unflatten. Wow, every time wait, if I have flatten highlighted right here and I click the object, it flattens the object. As you can see, when I click this object, it morphs it. Oh, that is so confusing. Okay, lift a surface. Okay, what I want is none of the above. I want exit sculpting. I want to select faces, and I want to select all of you, and you, and you, and you. Nope. There. Okay, everyone selected? Okay. Undo you and you. And don't do that. Okay, this is what I wanted. All right. So now we go to scale. Okay, this is better. I like this. This is more, okay, this is better. What does that look like? There we go. Okay, now it's starting to look like a ship. Okay, geez. That took so long to like do my vision of what I was imagining. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. I hate that edge right here. I don't like this. Can we... Nope, that's a terrible idea. We like do this. No, we're scaling here, aren't we? Okay, this is bad. We want move. You know what? I guess I could. You know what? Actually, let's rotate a little bit out. No, I don't like that. Let's grab them by the vertex. We want this vertex and this vertex. And what I want is to just move them. Which one am I connected to? Okay, that's good. How do I inverse that? Wait, can I just delete this? What happens if I delete this? That whole face goes away. So this is the face. Is this a duplicate point? Oh, they must serve a purpose. I just think it's ugly. Okay, hold on. So I figured out a shortened version of your name due to the elements the game remastered demo a while back. Yeah, I mean, everybody knew my name anyway. It wasn't exactly a secret, but I just hate that everybody mispronounces it. It's not Pedro, okay? It's not Pedro. I'm not gonna say what it is, but eesh, eesh. Okay, is that sharp edge looks weird? This sharp edge looks weird, right? It's like, I don't like that. Why did this even happen? What is going on here? Why is this weird? Okay, grab both of you. Okay, which one are you? Which one? Okay, this one needs moved over. God, I wish I could just remove the points. I kind of just don't even want them to be there. But they form the face, right? No, all of these. Actually, what happens if I do select the faces here? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and it should just be 2 polygon edges. Okay, we're gonna do that both sides. Boom, 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 boom. Delete. Okay, so now these just need connected. How do I do that? I don't know. Let's find out together. Maya, how to add a face. Select the desired faces or edges and using the extrude tool, or by pressing Ctrl E. Select multiple edges. Now, so Ctrl E, how to snap extrude to edge. V for vertex, C for edge curve while dragging the manipulator. Okay, so if I remember my shortcuts, we are going to right click edge. We're going to select this edge. And what we're going to do is we are going to, while dragging, press C. That didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. This is not working. What the heck? Wait, how is that going all the way over there? Why is this going down with it? No, I'm moving this. Wait. I want to extrude. Control E. Scroll down. There we go. Okay. Now we press... V while it's going down. V. What? Okay, it has the right idea. Okay. That's not good. I guess we could just extrude it a little and rotate. And then move it this way. There must be a better way to do this. There has to be. Okay, definitely not that. That? What? There's no way this is actually what you're supposed to do. Is there really not just a way to be like, take that edge, take that edge? Is there really no way to like take this edge, do a thing? You would think. Stop trying to guess my name. Is there really no way? I guess I could just extrude from this. Control E. Huh? Whoa! Oh, I need the whole face. Okay, I need the edge. There must be a way. Hold on. Let's Google foo this. There must be a way to extrude in a way. Maya, how to extrude to connect two edges. Extrude tool, then connect the resulting vertices or use the bridge tool. Oh, wait. Select two edges, go to mesh bridge. Wait, what? Okay. Edge number 1. Edge number 2. Is what I would say if it let me. There we go. Edge number 2. Mesh bridge. Mesh combine? Okay, never mind. Mesh fill hole. Oh! Wait, did that work? I think that worked. Yo! Yo! Okay. Boom. Boom. Mesh. Fill hole. Oh, but it's all one face. Wait, how did that work? Okay, hold on. That's not right. Why do you not work? Okay, that worked perfectly. Oh, no, it didn't. Never mind. So we need to select these as well. And this, and this. So now we have the entire thing. Mesh, fill hole. Why is that red line there? That seems unnatural. Maybe we just do what we just said we do and just bridge it. So shift, shift, shift. Maybe it'd be easier if we just did this one. Mesh, reduce. It was bridge, right? Combine, separate, transfer, search, bridge. Two sets of edges or faces. Oh! Oh, that's beautiful, but they're not. Okay, so now that they're both connected, can I merge these? Merge. Combine. Merge character sets, wrinkle, edge. Kind of work. Now I'm wondering if we just shift click. Okay, so now we have 3. Now we bridge. Must be connected to the single object. Okay. So now we bridge. And that works. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. So Maya, how to combine 2 edges together into one. Edit mesh collapse. Nope, not that one. Here and here. Okay, so now they're done. So now we're going to collapse them. Edit mesh collapse to merge 2 selected edges into a single point. I don't want 2 points though. I want to. How do I connect 2 edges? Nice, thanks Reddit. Split polygon tool, select text. Oh, what? Right click over your mesh, move over to vertices. Select the 2 vertices on the ends of the edges you want to connect by holding shift. Then hold shift and right click over the model, move your mouse down to bring up the marking menu. Select connect component. Oh. Connect component. Connect component. Split faces by connecting. Connect joint. Connection editor. Connect. Oh, did that work? Is that still subdivided? Wait, I'm subdividing. No, I'm not. No, it's not subdivided. This is what's red. Huh. That is so annoying. How do I... I have to be careful how I select this. I kind of want to get in there. Okay, so now these are both selected. How do I connect them? Mesh. Couldn't the what? Wouldn't bridge tool work? Sorry, Blukey. I just saw that. Sorry. Wouldn't the bridge tool work? Yeah, that's what I thought, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work with multiple objects selected, so we only have the one. I swear to God, if it selects that one more fucking time. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what I just pressed, but I just Thanos'd my ship. Okay, why are there so many extra... What is going on? Okay, so now we're back here. Okay, let's just select our 2 parts we want. So now we need to merge them. What are you trying to make? I'm making a rocket ship. I'm making a little rocket ship. I'm about to go to animation school, and we need to demonstrate basic Maya skills to skip introduction to Maya. I want to not pay $1,500 to learn how to use Maya. So I just want to make a little rocket ship for my portfolio, do a little animating, get a little bit Bifrost going, you know. Not that I'm necessarily interested in modeling at all. I'm more of an animating kind of guy, but I gotta know my stuff here, right? Good news is once I skip intro to Maya, I'm never modeling again. Unless I have to, right? I'm gonna know rigging to, actually, no, I don't even learn rigging. I learned rigging in intro to Maya. So I just go straight to animating at that point. Could be beautiful. Can I really, how? Okay, there must be like a button. Like you would think if 2 edges share the same plane. Maya, how to merge 2 edges into 1 edge. Merge to center. Target weld tool. Okay, select the edges and use the target weld tool, shift right click, or merge to center from edit mesh. Edit mesh. Merge to center. What the fuck? What? Why? Can somebody explain that to me? How does merge to center 2 edges? It like fucked up my model. Holy shit. Okay, I am selecting. Is it because, hold on, maybe I'm just selecting it weird. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 edges. 1 edge. Okay, hold on. Edge. Boom. Boom. Hold on, I need both. There has to be an easy way to do this. Okay, I now have both selected. And only those selected, right? Yeah, okay. Mesh. Edit mesh. So not bridge. Bridge fucks everything up. It's not bevel. It's not circularize. It has to be merge to center. Oh, it's merging it to a point. That's why. Oh, that's all kinds of fucked up. Huh. Should I just delete the whole edge? Can I just do that? Would that be stupid? I would rather delete this edge. Thank you. Delete edge. I didn't do anything. Edit mesh merge? No, I wouldn't do that. That would be too easy. Tolerance. 1? 100? Warning, no edges were merged. One of the following reasons: the threshold is too small. 10,000? No. 4. The threshold is too small. Face, wow, face adjacent edges. Merge point in opposite directions. Contained vertices are non-manifold. Okay. Edges and or remove non-manifold edges, clean up face normals. So it just wants me to make them closer. I can do that. We want to scale. Am I scaling or am I moving? I'm probably moving. There, perfectly aligned. There is no difference between them. What if you delete the face? Well, the whole point of this, by the way, I'm just putting this out here. The whole point of this is that we wanted to smooth out the rocket by deleting faces. And then we're just trying to make new faces. That's the whole point here. Edit mesh. Okay, now that they're on top of each other, we're gonna merge them. No edges were merged. Threshold is too small. Okay. 50? No edges were merged. Okay, so that doesn't work. Delete the face, just make a new face? I mean, I guess. What? No, just this. Okay, so now we have nothing, and this is back to square one, okay? So all I wanted, besides the fact that this is really ugly, all I wanted is edge. So click here, boom. Click here, boom. Click here? And then I guess I could just do everything. Whoops. Can I just do everything and just like fill hole or something? Is that stupid? Mesh. Fill hole. Wait, what did that warning give? Mesh. Fill hole. Warning. No edges were merged for one of the following reasons. The threshold is too small. Why? Oh, because I clicked. No, I didn't click that. I just have these, and it's perfect. Oh, did I select the wrong edge? No, it's the right edge. It's the right edge all the way around. Okay. So we're going to connect. No, this is stupid, right? Edit mesh. Connect, collapse, circularize, bridge. Doesn't work with multiple objects. Okay, you would think fill hole would do this exact purpose. And it looks great, but the medges, these aren't matched, right? Oh, wait, yes, they are. Wait. Oh, it worked. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it giving me a warning then? Oh, it worked. Oh. No, this is great. Okay, that's how you do it. So here, here. Oops, I may have deleted a face there on accident, and we have to redo it. Sorry. Boom, boom. Hold on, I have to be really careful with what I pick here. Okay, so now we are going to mesh. We're going to fill hole. Yeah, I knew I would fuck up there. Okay, hold on. What am I missing here? Okay, so these are two separate holes. So this one first. Okay, mesh, fill hole. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, okay, hold on. Here, here, here. Oh god, I deleted that whole thing, didn't I? God damn it. Here. No, not here. This can mesh fill hole, right? Nope. Damn it. Fuck, I deleted that so long ago. Try deleting the edge in the middle and then fill hole. I think we did it. And oh, by the way, there is no edge in the middle. These are just separate objects. Like we have the original dome, the original shaft model. So I can delete these, I think. Nope. I absolutely cannot delete those. Why are they red? Maybe, is that like the original reference object that I didn't change and I'm just changing the union model? Maybe. So these green lines are actually what we're editing here. Also, that red line is there because there is no edge there. This is a bent polygon. Bro, Maya is so weird. I like Maya. You know what? I think part of the problem is we have this, 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 and this. Those should be deleted. Why aren't they deleted? I don't know. Let's ask Maya. I don't know why the delete button doesn't work. Delete. Cut? No, I can't do that. I am selecting edges, right? Okay, under this. Okay, under poly surface. The whole thing. Okay, I don't need the whole thing. Let's lasso? Nope, that is the wrong button. Here. Delete. Nope. No? Dude, I will never understand why I can't just delete shit super easily in this. It's great for animation and stuff, but modeling with it is a hassle. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be modeling with it. In 30 days, you're never gonna see me model anything again. It's just for, also, I didn't add this, like, cone tip at the, here, but it kind of vibes. I like everything, I just can't, I accidentally deleted that extra face. I guess I could just, I need to subdivide here, don't I? Because that red line is kind of indicating to me that this is showing through the original sculpts. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to end stream here because I'm starving. I stream every day. Bluky, it's nice to meet you. I know we didn't really talk at all, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to model this off stream and yell at Maya. I might just start over and just, now that I know what I want. And we're going to model the rocket. And then tomorrow we are going to rig. And then we're going to animate. Thank you for following, and it didn't show. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you can help me out. When we rig and animate, basically, I'm going to get the model done so we just have that out of the way, because we're never going to... Modeling ain't going to be a thing I want to spend too much time on. And then we're going to do particle effects and all that good stuff. Well, rigging is going to be trivial for this, because this is a ship. So it's just like, I might do a little bit of like smear frame stuff we can add to it. Little bit of stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, like really simple rigging. And then we animate along a path and do all that stuff. That's going to be the fun stuff. I just have to do the modeling. And this is, I'm going to be honest, this might be the most boring stream I've ever done. Because all I'm doing is just struggling with Maya modeling, okay? Thank you. I appreciate this. I'm going to be back tomorrow, all right?